Imagine sinking into steaming mineral water. While snow falls silently around you, mountains glow under moonlight, and the world feels impossibly still. These are the most breathtaking winter hot springs on Earth, where cold and heat collide in pure luxury. From remote volcanic valleys to alpine retreats wrapped in frost, winter hot springs offer one of travel's rarest sensations: warmth, beauty, and silence all at once. Let's explore the top 10 most breathtaking winter hot springs in the world. At number 10, Banff Upper Hot Springs, Canada. Set high in the Canadian Rockies, Banff's hot springs steam against snow-covered peaks like something out of a winter dream. The mineral-rich waters stay warm year-round, even as temperatures drop far below freezing outside. Mount Rundle looms dramatically overhead, creating one of the most iconic alpine soaking views on Earth. Winter evenings bring a magical stillness. Steam rises into golden lights as snowflakes drift quietly down. The historic bathhouse adds old-world elegance, blending early 20th century charm with mountain luxury. After a day of skiing or snowshoeing, the soak feels deeply restorative. Muscles relax as the cold fades away. Few experiences capture Canadian winter beauty like floating in warm water surrounded by frozen wilderness. Banff proves that luxury doesn't need excess. Sometimes, nature does all the work. It's a gentle introduction to the world of winter hot springs. At number 9, Hveravellir Hot Springs, Iceland. Hidden deep in Iceland's highlands, Hveravellir feels like soaking on another planet. Boiling geothermal vents surround the pools, sending steam swirling into icy Arctic air. Snow blankets the lava fields, creating a stark contrast between fire and ice. The water is naturally hot, rich in minerals pulled straight from the Earth's core. There are no crowds here, just silence, wind, and endless white horizons. Winter storms often roll in dramatically, turning the experience raw and unforgettable. Nights bring stars so bright they reflect off frozen ground like scattered diamonds. This is not spa luxury, it's primal, elemental luxury. Hveravellir feels like discovering the planet before anyone else arrived. At number 8, Kusatsu Onsen, Japan. Kusatsu is one of Japan's most revered hot spring towns, famous for both tradition and healing waters. In winter, heavy snowfall transforms the village into a serene white landscape. Steam rises continuously from wooden bathhouses and open-air pools. The water here is among the hottest natural springs in Japan, flowing straight from the source. Locals perform the yumomi ritual, cooling the water with wooden paddles in rhythmic ceremony. Snow-covered pine trees frame outdoor baths with timeless elegance. The experience blends wellness, culture, and centuries-old ritual. Even the streets feel warm, with geothermal heat melting snow beneath your feet. Kusatsu proves that hot springs can be both spiritual and cinematic. At number 7, Terme di Saturnia, Italy. In the heart of Tuscany, Saturnia's cascaded pools glow milky blue against winter skies. Warm, sulfur-rich water flows continuously over limestone terraces. Steam curls upward as surrounding fields rest under frosty silence. Unlike enclosed spas, Saturnia feels wild, open, and timeless. Roman soldiers once soaked here, a tradition spanning thousands of years. Winter brings fewer visitors, amplifying the tranquility. The sound of flowing water becomes hypnotic as cold air sharpens the senses. Moonlit soaking turns the pools silver and dreamlike. Saturnia feels like ancient luxury rediscovered. At number 6, Blue Lagoon, Iceland. Few places on Earth are as instantly recognizable as Iceland's Blue Lagoon in winter. Milky blue water contrasts dramatically with black volcanic rock and fresh snow. The silica-rich waters feel smooth, warm, and deeply soothing. Steam creates an almost surreal fog that drifts across the lagoon's surface. Winter light turns the landscape pastel. Soft pinks, blues, and silver tones. Snowfall adds silence, broken only by gentle water movement. In the evening, northern lights sometimes shimmer overhead. This is modern geothermal luxury perfected. The Blue Lagoon turns winter into art. At number 5, Chena Hot Springs, Alaska, USA. Deep in Alaska's interior, Chena offers one of the world's most extreme hot spring contrasts. Outside temperatures plunge well below zero, while water stays blissfully hot. Snow-covered forests surround the outdoor rock pool. Steam rises thickly, freezing instantly into the air above. Winter nights bring pitch-black skies perfect for aurora viewing. The northern lights often dance directly overhead as you soak. Few places feel this remote, raw, and powerful. The silence is broken only by crackling ice and distant wind. Chena is winter at its most dramatic. At number 4, Myvatn Nature Baths, Iceland. Often called the Blue Lagoon of the North, Myvatn feels quieter and more intimate. Snow blankets volcanic craters surrounding the baths. The water remains warm and mineral-rich year-round. Winter darkness adds a mysterious calm to the experience. Steam rises into Arctic twilight, blurring land and sky. Fewer visitors mean deeper immersion in nature. The surrounding landscape feels untouched and ancient. This is Iceland at its most serene. Myvatn rewards those who seek stillness over spectacle. At number 3, Polaria Hot Springs, Dolomites, Italy. Tucked within Italy's Dolomite Mountains, these alpine springs redefine winter elegance. Jagged limestone peaks tower over steaming pools. Snow-covered forests surround sleek, modern spa architecture. Warm water reflects dramatic mountain silhouettes. Crisp alpine air sharpens every sensation. Winter sunsets paint the peaks pink and gold. Silence feels luxurious here. It's a perfect balance of nature and design. The Dolomites turn soaking into spectacle. At number 2, Pamukkale Thermal Pools, Turkey. In winter, Pamukkale's white travertine terraces feel almost unreal. Warm mineral water flows over frozen calcium formations. Steam drifts across terraces like low clouds. The contrast between warmth and winter air is intoxicating. Ancient ruins nearby remind visitors this luxury is thousands of years old. Snow occasionally dusts the white pools, intensifying their surreal beauty. Few places look this otherworldly in winter. Pamukkale feels carved from myth. It's one of Earth's rarest landscapes. And finally, at number 1, Hakone Open Air Onsen, Japan. Hakone delivers the ultimate winter hot spring experience. Outdoor baths overlook snow-covered forests and distant Mount Fuji. Steam rises gently as snow settles on tree branches. The water is perfectly balanced, hot, mineral-rich, and calming. Winter mornings feel meditative and hushed. Traditional ryokan inns add unmatched elegance. Every detail feels intentional, refined, and timeless. Hakone turns winter into quiet perfection. This is soaking, elevated to an art form. From icy wilderness to ancient terraces, winter hot springs remind us that true luxury isn't excess, it's contrast, silence, and moments that stay with you long after the steam fades. If this made you want to travel, hit like, comment which hot spring you'd soak in first, and subscribe for more cinematic journeys around the world.